Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another live episode of Tuesdays with Master Coach A. And thank you for being here to every coaches, to every fellow entrepreneurs, coaching entrepreneurs, to all service providers, whether you are part of our tribe or incoming part of our tribe, incoming members of our tribe. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. All the way from the Philippines, I'm coming in live from Parañaque City. It's a beautiful, beautiful Tuesday afternoon. If you're joining me, let me know in the chat box where you are coming from. If you are coming from the Philippines, if you're coming from any parts of the globe, good afternoon. This is Master Coach A once again, 5 p.m. every Tuesday. I'm coming in live here inside our community. I am the Master Chief Builder, Community Builder here inside Coach A Coaching Community. Just in case you don't know, and just in case you haven't met me personally or we haven't get into any conversations, I built this community over 3 years ago. My intention is to build a community for people who's looking for a coach, who are also wanting to have a transformations in their lives and meet, have an opportunity to meet coaches. So this community is for you if you are looking for a coach, and this is also a community for you if you are a coach, a service provider, a therapist, or someone who's been in the industry that is into helping the human race. Okay, so let me just briefly unmask, okay, and spell out what this community can do for you. So first and foremost, I am the builder of Life Coach Philippines. I am the founder of Life Coach Philippines, and I am the creator of Co-Actively Co-Create Life Coach Certification Program. So if you are one person who's looking for an opportunity to professionalize your coaching service, then I'd like to offer you to come and check Life Coach Philippines and see what we are doing here in the Philippines. We are operating here in the Philippines, but we are accepting students all across the globe, all across borders. And so where did I get my credibility? We're talking about credibility boosters today and how you can use credibility boosters as an opportunity. That's going to be our topic for today. So if you are one person who's looking for opportunities to build your authority status here, not only in the digital space, but also in your territory and chosen domain, then this episode is for you. Let me just unmask what we're doing in the community. So we do coaching, we do teaching, and we do tribe building. So going back to Life Coach Philippines, I have under my belt 50 Life Coach certification classes. I have conducted 50 Life Coach certifications program, 48 of which is under a partnership with a fellow coach, a master coach in the United States. Now, in the recent over 60 days, there's been a change of directions and change in the way we wanted to do business. And so I have created my own Life Coach certification program, which I believe is even more adept to what we need today. Previously, I've done 48 Life Coach certification program with 300 students. And with that, I'm doing the certification program for 2 days. But with the new certification program, Co-Actively Co-Create Life Coach Certification, it is a 21 days journey where I give you drip content over Rusuko that you have a lifetime access. After that, we meet every weekend, on the 7th day, 14th day, and 21st day, we meet for a live coaching bootcamp. So it means that you're going to see me, I'm going to be teaching you, and we will have a conversations, and we will not only polish, we will not only go through what you have received online, but there's going to be a whole lot of information, knowledge, and wisdom on how to become a coaching entrepreneur like myself. And also, I'm going to be providing you right after that, we also providing you a 3-day live business bootcamp. It means that in a month's time, everything that you need, everything that you must have in your portfolio, in your toolbox, will be made available to you. And definitely you can start coaching professionally and you can start building your coaching business. Another thing that we do is we do provide a lot of teaching here in the community. So I conduct with my fellow senior coaches and tribe builders a lot of courses. You can check Life Coach Philippines every day, every single day. We have classes running at 10 a.m., 2 p.m., and 4 p.m. And at night, we do Life Coaching Corner, where our community managers would come in and talk about toolkits, talk about toolbox, and every resources about life coaching. And just in case you don't know, I'm also the founder and the CEO of Decaf Coffee Republic. It is a coaching hub here in the Philippines. It is the home of certified life coaches, and we are operating on our 5th year. We are a coaching hub, not your typical coffee shop. Yes, Decaf Coffee Republic. You can check it out in Facebook. Is not your typical coaching. It's not your typical coffee shop. We are a coaching hub. We got conference room. We got events. Okay, we've got classes also going on every single day, and that's happening every 12 noon. And on July 1, okay, we're going to come back with a whole lot of courses, training, all related to mental preparedness. So Brewing Live is going to come back July 1, and it's going to be for the entire half of the year. So for July to December, the whole half year will be dedicated to mental preparedness. And I'm going to be coming in together with my apprentice in master coaching and master building apprentice to come in and talk about mental health, mental preparedness, mental fitness, and mental wellness. So if that's something that you want to learn, then hop in and check Decaf Coffee Republic. And if you are one person who's interested in tribe building, I am right now with 13 senior coaches going through OJT of their MBA. So if you are here, MBAs, put it in the chat box that you are an MBA. Come on, hashtag MBA. So what is MBA? Master Builder Apprentice. I believe that one of the most effective way of marketing and growing your business is through tribe building. Check out the biggest names in the industry that year to last, they have all employed, utilized tribe building concepts and principles. If that's something that you want to learn, then just get in touch with us, 09175861 and Coach Rizal would be happy to connect with you and discuss with you. So if you are one person who's thinking, is life coaching for me? Can I thrive in life coaching? Can I be in the helping industry? One thing that I can tell you, don't keep thinking, take action. And there's just one action that you can take. Simple, 09175861 is the number. And if you are from any other parts of the globe, you can just hop in and message Coach Rizal Sanchez or Adet Purto. That is my personal profile name here in Facebook. I don't have a BA, so definitely I will be the one to respond to you. You can also check Coach A, so you can get to see all the classes that I conduct day in, day out, every week, every month. And I look forward to seeing you inside one of our classes. Interesting enough, I'd like to invite you to join me tomorrow. I'm conducting negotiation masterclass at 7 p.m. We still have slots available for you. And with that learning bundles, you're going to be receiving negotiation coaching cards. It's a deck, it's a physical card. I'm also giving you a revamp and upsell your offers, okay? And that's an online course. And if you are one person who wants to level up, accelerate the way that you are doing your offers right now, then that program is for you. I don't want to spend much of time of promoting what we do. I just want you to get in touch with Coach Rizal at 0917-586-1661 so that you get to know what we do inside the tribe. All right. So I'd like to say hello to everyone, okay? Everyone on the screen, thank you so much for coming in. Thank you so much for joining me. And every Tuesday, I'd like to speak with you about opportunities because this tribe have a lot of people who's into helping industry. You want to help people. You are a coach. You are a therapist. You are a service provider in your own rank. Unfortunately, many individuals in the helping industry is having difficulty to offer their service and get paid. If you are saying yes to that, please type yes in the chat box. Okay, let me know in the chat box if you are connecting with me and you're saying, all right, at a certain point in your life, maybe not now, but in the past, you have experienced having a difficulty offering your service, your products. Okay, the thing with intangible product, the thing with service, it's difficult, it's challenging to let people understand the value of it until they try it, until they experience it. And that's where the challenge is coming from. So if that is you are one person experiencing that now, or maybe in the past, let me know in the chat box that yes, I'm connecting and this talk is excellently for you. Now, if you're wondering why am I here and why would I be talking to you about it? So Decaf Coffee Republic, the coaching hub, is a company that we built. It's a passion business. It's a kingdom business. And I built it with young professionals. Okay, if you are here, my fellow directors, if you are here, let me know in the chat box. Just type in director, #director, so people knows that you are one of the young entrepreneurs that build Decaf Coffee Republic. We are now on our 5th year, and while the pandemic is now on the 2nd year, we are very blessed to say that we have not closed operations. We're still operating. The only thing that we are hindered and we're not allowed to do is to operate 24/7 physically, and yet we're able to operate 24/7 in online operations. Now, why is it important for you to understand that? Because the very reason that I'm able to hold the business until now, so it is a business, I hold it, I'm the chairman, I'm the founder, I'm the CEO, is because before becoming a professional life coach, before becoming a professional life coach, mental health coach, and a coaching entrepreneur, I'm a consultant. I've been I've been a consultant to SMEs, small medium enterprise. I've had a fair share of success in distribution. I have a fair share of success also in IT, a fair share of success in the executive level as an IT professional and a marketing person. Why is it important for you to understand that? Because right now, when the world is so competitive, a lot of people are looking for money, a lot of people are looking for opportunities. I'd like you to understand that we don't have much time to trust people who do not put their money where their mouth is or do not put their mouth where their money is. Either way, what I mean to say here is when it's crunch time, you have to look for the guru, you have to look for leaders, you have to look for people who would teach you exactly the thing that you need for you to advance and accelerate. So many people are teaching you informations, many people are teaching you knowledge, some people are teaching you wisdom. Now, what I wanted you to understand that if you are truly interested and you are truly in the moment where you want to accelerate what you are doing in the helping industry, it is important that you are gaining wisdom and you are getting knowledge, and not just any knowledge for incremental use or incremental and stocking up of your informations there in your computer, in your laptop, but you need to be building up also knowledge that is for your breakthrough. So time is gold, time is precious. I'm sure you've heard of it. So I'd like to encourage you to really be mindful, be very wise, and be very discerning. Okay, when you say I'm gonna take a free class, I'm gonna take this one because I have time, or this looks good, or this sounds great, or maybe I can use this. I want you to understand that you are exchanging your precious time. And so whether it's a free class, maybe a free FB Lives like what I'm doing today, or a class in Zoom or a paid class, I want you to be very discerning because your time is precious. Nobody can exchange your time. Nobody can replace your time, by the way. Like when you use it, that's it. You're done. Okay. So #pack my bag moment if you are one person who finally get your aha moment when I'm talking, because I truly encourage my students, my audience, to have that return of insights, ROI. By the way, I call it ROI. I want you to get that ROI. I want you to have your awesome moment. I want you to have your aha moment, and I want you to share it to a lot of people. #pack my bag moment is just like what you get, what you got, what you captured, and or something that you know you will use after our talks, after our discussion. So now, before I dive into my really to the meat of what I'm going to be discussing this afternoon, I want you to understand that if in any point any of the discussions here connects with you, okay, you can ask your questions there, and definitely Master Coaches Min is here, our senior coaches is here, and definitely they will connect with you and respond to you. However, if you truly want to get a conversations deeper, okay, don't worry about the money, don't worry about the investment. Okay, we don't charge you for clarity call, we don't charge you for discovery call. Just get in touch with Coach Rizal and we love to help you. Okay, so we're not gonna be asking you to make an investment for something that is not worth your money, not worth your time. We want to help you for real. So just like, how do you want to work with me? How do you want to work with fellow coaches? There's a lot of opportunities. There's a lot of coaches. There's a lot of coaching tools. There's a lot of coaching materials. There's a lot of things for free and paid that can assist you. But I don't want you to think that's so overwhelming, Coach. Where do I get started? Just get in touch with Coach Rizal, and definitely a credible a professional, a trained life coach will get in touch with you and allow you to see opportunities that will probably just a hanging fruit right now in your life. So don't waste your time thinking on your own. Don't waste your time trying mix match and trial and error. Get in touch with Coach Rizal and definitely we'll be very happy and we'll be glad to help you. All right, so let's talk about credibility boosters. Now, why is credibility important? Nowadays, when we go online, we are fighting for audience retention of attention. Okay, let me repeat that. Audience retention of attention. They say that if you go to YouTube, you get like maximum of 5 minutes to retain an audience if you're teaching. Okay. And they say that in Facebook, you can do around 15 to 30 minutes or more if you have your followers. But here's my thoughts about it. Everyone have their own ways of learning. You can learn from podcasts, okay? You can learn from virtual events. You can learn from paid courses. You can have different ways of learning. But as a professional service provider, so I'm talking to you if you are a service provider, it is important that you get an opportunity to capture the audience attention and have a retention so that in a little while, when they're ready, okay, or maybe you can make them ready, they can raise their hands to you and say, hey, I'm ready to work with you. I'm ready to hire you. Let's get started. So that's the value of you having audience attention retention. Now, the thing here is if you want to have that, you're supposed to be building your authority. So how many of you here have heard the word authority building? So if yes, let me know in the chat box. Just like type in there hashtag authority building. So if you have heard already the term, you need to build your authority. And oftentimes they said that you can build your authority when you're able to build yourself as an expert. So how many of you have heard that? How many of you have heard somebody told you, okay, you need to be able to build your credibility online, and that's the very reason why you publish your certifications, okay? You publish your degrees, okay? When you graduate from a course, this is also the reasons why you talk about your years of experience, or maybe if you are an author, you put also the book in there, you put your podcast, your the numbers that you have achieved, specific results or breakthroughs that you have able to help your clients with, or you are able to achieve in your life. The very reason why you're putting that up all in the air is because you wanted to catch people's attention. And when you catch their attention, you want them to see you as an expert. And when they see you as an expert, that builds your credibility, and over time, that builds your authority status. Okay, so that's authority building. And why is it important? Because once again, you are really fighting for attention retention, and there's a lot of people in the internet right now where they're showing their extensive knowledge, ability, okay, based on research, experience, practice, their occupation, their field of their field of expertise could be very overwhelming to you. And when you are starting in one domain, in one territory, or maybe in one profession, how many of you here would agree with me that it can be very intimidating? Let me know in the chat box. Let me know if you are connecting, hashtag connecting. So like you're thinking, all right, if I get into this domain, if I get into this territory, I'm starting in these professions, and there's a lot of players, there's a lot of service providers, and how do I fare? How would I build myself as an expert and gain that authority status sooner? Okay, of course, sooner is better for us. Now, I want you to understand that truth of the matter, there's a vast opportunities for us to really thrive in the industry, because there are almost 8 billion people plus minus because of the death of pandemic, but there's about 8 billion people. So if you are a life coach, there are only roughly 100,000 life coaches or coaches right now worldwide. So the ratio would be one life coach is an 80,000 market. But the question is, maybe you're standing in a group where you are already right in front, right in front of your audience, right in front of your potential market, right in front of the people who can invest for the services that you're offering, but you're not standing out. You're not able to build that authority, and they're not seeing you as an expert. So these conversations that I'm having with you is for you to see that while it takes time, all right, it takes time for you to build your authority. You can use some authority boosters. And if you are clever enough and if you are smart enough, there are low hanging fruits and there are opportunities that you can monetize while having this credibility boosters in place. So if you are ready and if this is something that you are getting and you are excited, let me know in the chat box, hashtag ready, hashtag excited. So like, let me just know this is just like go. Okay, go G. Okay, so this is if Coach Orville will be in front of me, he would say G. All right. So let me know in the chat box if this is a G, if this is a go, if this you're excited and you're getting this. Okay. Now, I'm gonna go through couple of credibility boosters. And these boosters, when I talk about this credibility boosters, yes, okay, as you use it, as you build it up, okay, and you bring it online or you bring it in your portfolio, it will build your credibility. But I'd like you to see that truly that these credibility boosters alone can be monetized. Okay, so once again, every Tuesday when we talk about opportunities, it means that what I'm sharing with you is something that you can use immediately. You can turn it into income. You can monetize it. Okay, ready? Okay, let's get started. One of a credibility booster is a transferable skills. Okay, right now, regardless of your age, I know that you have a skill that is transferable. What does it mean? A transferable skill is something that you can teach. Something that it doesn't matter what's going to be the format. It doesn't matter what platform it would be. It could be a face-to-face, it could be online, it could be writing, whatever it is. I'd like you to take a look at your transferable skills. What is one skill or what are skills that you can transfer? When you talk about transferable skills online and shared it with people, automatically they start seeing you as a credible source of this line, a credible, they call it like SMEs, subject matter expert, because you start sharing skills. Okay, so definitely you've got a skills there. And when I say transferable, it is something that you can teach. Okay, it is something that you can help people learn. So in my case, I'm teaching people right now in terms of public speaking. No, I'm not a TED Talk speaker. No, I don't go to the big stage. No, I don't go to the gymnasium. That's not my platform. But decades, I've used public speaking to really nail big projects. So I'm able to use public speaking creatively. And I can help people with that. So I'm teaching right now. I'm on module 15. So it's 20 weeks that I have my scholars. I'm teaching people how to do public speaking and how to make a 6-figure business creatively, intentionally out of public speaking. So what do you have? Okay. Can you write? So in my case, I can write. Okay. No, I am not also your typical, I am not an author. When I say author, I'm not a published author. I don't have a book. I don't have a physical book, but I have a lot of ebooks. I have a lot of manuals. I have a lot of guides. I have a lot of workbooks. Okay. And because of that, I can share that skills. You can check our guides here in Coach A Coaching Community. And I have a 5 days book writing challenge. And there are a lot of people who are able to write their books because of the challenge. So that's a way I can transfer my skill. Now, if you can identify your transferable skills and you can teach it like what I'm doing, definitely immediately somebody can pay you for that. Okay, maybe you can teach it in a group setting, or maybe you can teach it one-to-one. So see, when you talk about your transferable skills online, immediately you get the credibility booster, but you can also monetize it by teaching and actually doing the transfer. When you transfer it, you can monetize it. Next, all right, number two, okay, you can bank and use as credibility boosters your past career experiences. Hold it a bit, okay? When you say, Coach, I didn't get promoted. I didn't get promoted in that past career, or maybe I had a bad experience, whatever it is. I'd like you to just like hold it a bit and hear me out. Number one, when you talk about your past career experiences, it means that for people who wants to get in the same industry, to do the same work, you are already an expert. You are better than the rest because you had an experience there. Of course, I'm not talking about of 2 months, 1 month, or 2 weeks. I'm talking about of you having a kind of work, a career path that you're able to have a significant experience. Now, how do you take the opportunity out of there, apart from it's just another, like, by the way, I work that's not what I mean. What I mean is, when you have this past career experiences, you can top people who wants to get into the same industry or who wants to do the same job. Maybe if you are a coach, you can start coaching people, young, okay, young people who is about to graduate from um, graduate from the traditional school, and thinking, will I proceed a college? Can I proceed a degree? Or will I start entrepreneurship? Or I'll do this. Now, if you have past career experiences in this area of studies, then you can coach them. Then you can mentor them. Then you can have a mini course, or you can have a workbook. You can have a checklist, and that one you can monetize. Okay, if you are getting me and you're connecting and this is valuable, let me know in the chat box and say connecting, #valuable. Let me know in the chat box, just interact, okay? Number 3, okay. Another credibility boosters, okay? Credibility boosters is when you share this online, when you include this in your portfolio, when you include this in your resume or in your biography, people like, woo, this person is an expert, and this immediately accelerate your building of your authority, okay? So number 3 is when you share your personal journey with experience, okay, that is a pain point of someone, or a journey with a result that someone wants to have. We are lovers of stories, and Steve Jobs is a visionary storyteller, and he's able to get a lot of people say yes to him because he's able to share his story and to share his vision. So, and when you share your personal journey, your experience, your pain points, and the results that you get in life, definitely there are people that would connect with you, but instantaneously you can monetize this credibility booster in a way that it would open a conversation. Now, conversations can lead you to teaching, conversations can lead you to coaching, conversations can lead you to mentoring this client. Or maybe if you are starting and say, Coach, I don't even have a product. Okay, how can I use this conversation? Hey, there's a lot of people who's offering affiliate marketing. Okay, so it might be any product. It might be other people's product. Okay, you can do affiliate marketing. You can do joint venture. And if you're interested with affiliate marketing and joint venture, just type in the chat box below, and our master coaches here, and our senior coaches here will definitely connect with you. Okay. Okay. So, are you getting this? Okay. Are you getting this? Who's getting a wisdom? Who's getting an ROI? Who's getting a return of investment? Who's saying, I think there's something I can get started, Coach A. Come on now. Let me know in the chat box. Are you getting this? Are you like, having some fun, interesting, and you're thinking like, I can do that. I can do that. Okay, good. Okay, so for those of you typing in, number 1, number 2, number 3, awesome. Thank you so much for doing that. Thank you so much for helping those people watching on the replay to follow through. Okay, next. Another way to boost, okay, your career as a service provider or build your authority, okay? So this credibility booster that I'm excited is your teachers, your mentors, your gurus, okay? Now, here's the thing. When you use your certificates of class completion, program completion, number one, I'd like you to be very mindful. Where do you get your classes? Where do you get your courses? Because sometimes you look at the certificate, you look at the credential that you're posting online as an attraction, but it could be, number one, a distraction, or it could be a turn off to your clients, to your audience. All right. So, like I'm hiring coaches as well, like my personal coach. I'm working with coaches, I'm working with gurus, and I want to know if my guru posted some credentials, some certificates in there. I want my guru to earn it from a reputable institutions, from a practicing guru. Okay, so if my teacher tells me I learned from this, so right now I'm learning from Mike Gillette. Okay, so if you know him, you should be knowing him. Okay, so he's the top gunman on he got records in the Guinness World Record. Please believe it or not. I'm learning from him, and I'm learning mental toughness from him. And the thing here is he also learned one of the mental exercises from one guru, and he was very very clever when he talks about the guru, because this guru that he mentioned, while this man, well, he's dead already, so I don't want to mention his name. While this man have a reputation that is so that he's also known in this area, but there is also a rep that is there is also not so good about this man, this guru of Mike Gillette. And so when Mike was discussing that, he was very clever to say, all right, it's up to you if you want to learn all these things from my guru, but this particular exercise is really good. Like this one, I really get to take test, and I know it's going to be working for you. What do I mean here? Okay. When you are learning from someone that's truly credible, and you associate your name and you share that person online, it is a credibility booster for you. It is. It is an automatic credibility booster for you. So in my case, I don't normally speak openly about the gurus where I'm studying because of a lot of safety reasons. But I've got gurus that are okay to be spoken about, like Mike Gillette, he's okay. So I'm sharing it with you. And there are gurus that I'm sharing privately with my core team. Okay, so they know whom I'm studying. But the thing here is, instead of you thinking that when you share about the person you're learning from, your guru, it's going to be diminished and you're losing a client, quite the opposite. Letting people, your teachers, your mentors, your coaches, is actually a credibility booster. It is a credibility booster. Now, if you want, I'm going to give you a tip. If you want to monetize that, okay, if you want to monetize that, so imagine you telling people, I'm learning from this guru, I'm learning from this expert, I'm learning from this authority. So you immediately get a boost in your credibility. But here's another thing that you can do. You can speak with your guru, you can speak with a person and say, can we have partnership? Can we have partnership? Like, and I'm not talking about, here's the thing, I am not only talking about affiliate marketing. I am talking about talk to your guru, talk to your mentor, talk to your coach and say, hey coach, can we have a class together? Can we do a workshop together? Can we do a program together that I can offer to my clients? See, what would happen there is immediately you can create something that is of value. Okay, so and you can monetize it. For all you know, people will immediately take a look at, wow, I can start working with your coach. And guess what? Not just my coach, you're also start to work with me. So that's another opportunity for you. Are you getting this? Is this something of value to you? Okay. Now, The last, okay, here's the thing. I have two more. Okay. I have two more, okay, that I want to share with you. One is when you share your future projects, okay, that's a credibility booster. Okay. What does it mean? When you share future projects in the eyes of the audience, in the eyes of the people looking at you and listening, it means that you are here to stay, that you are not a fly by night service provider, that you mean business, that you know how to help people, that you can truly help people. So, future projects, when you share that to people, with people, okay, gives that credibility booster because of longevity, that you are here to stay. But how do you monetize that? I would say if you share your future projects in the right way, you can get your investors. You can use other people's money to bet on you. So if you have future projects that you are thinking of, can I have an investors? Will the bank approve of my loans? Can I get support? You know what? Talk about it. It will boost your credibility, and you might probably land with the next person who's ready to invest in your project. And my last is personal mission. Okay, so personal mission means, why are you here? Why do you do what you do? Or maybe what do you do? Okay, when you talk about your personal missions with people, you are telling people that you are not just here to stay for long, and not only you have longevity, but you're also telling people that, hey, I care for humanity. I care for greater good. I care for the improvement of the human race. And it's something. And how do you monetize your personal mission? When you create a movement out of your personal mission, when you start helping people out of your personal mission, whatever business you do will surely thrive. Trust me, by divine intervention, it will move. But if you want a human thing, there's a lot of people who fund mission project. A lot of people are interested to fund a mission project. So when you share your altruistic why with your mission, when you share what you wanted to do for humanity, what you want, when you share what you wanted to do for the world to be a better place, definitely there will be takers. There will be takers and partakers. There are going to be people who would take on and say, yes, I want to partner with you. And there would be people who would say, I want to partake in what you're doing. And definitely, there's going to be a cash flow in it. There's going to be an income in it. Okay. So I've shared with you 6. And wait, there's more. Okay. Let's make it 7. Okay. So here's the bonus. If all of these things that, you say, Coach, I don't have all of that now. Like, I don't have that now. Literally, I don't. But I want to boost my credibility, and I want to monetize something. Okay, here's something you can get started. Start working on a research. Do an extensive research on one topic, one subject that you're truly, truly interested with. Get facts and figures, get statistics, write it, and trust me, somebody will buy that. Okay. And if you are one person who don't know how to do it, just connect with me. I'm going to help you do it. I'm going to give you formats. I'm going to help you what to do. I'm a graduate of economics, so I'm into market research, by the way. So I know what I'm saying, okay? I'm a marketing executive, so I know exactly what people who have budget are looking for. So if you are one person who you're telling me all this 1 to 6 coach I don't have, put a smile on your face. Get on topic that you truly love, you're interested. Start with a research. Get facts, figures, be extensive of it, and definitely it is something that you can monetize. Once again, if you don't know how to do it, just connect with me personally. Now, if any of the conversation points that I shared with you, there are 7 points here that I shared with you, interest you, connects with you, and you're like in the moment of, coach, I want to get started. I'm excited. I want to like jump in there. What's the next step? What can I do? Okay, simple. 0917586161. That's Coach Rizal Sanchez, ROM. She's the first face that you will be able to see at DCAP. She is also the first voice. She would be the person to walk you through with your options. And if somebody shared or circulate this link to you, maybe you're watching this on a replay, talk to that person. That person who shared this link to you, that person who tagged you in this live, that person considers you as a VIP. We don't do paid advertisement, but we believe that each and every member of our tribes have a VIP. And I look forward working, teaching, building with VIPs. So would you be one? This is Master Coach A for another live episode of Tuesdays with Master Coach A. I'd like to see you again next Tuesday. But for the meantime, I want you to mark your calendar tomorrow for Negotiation Masterclass. That's going to be an awesome class that's truly worth of your investment. So I hope to see you tomorrow. Negotiation Masterclass with Master Coach A. Bye-bye, everyone. Love, bam, boom. Love, bam, boom. Love, bam, boom. Please share your hashtag Pack My Bag moment. It's an awesome, awesome Tuesday afternoon. See you again next Tuesday. Bye-bye.